Hello, my name is Shin. This is part 2 of my guides for using TradeSkillMaster Free. TradeSkillMaster Free is an add-on used in World of Warcraft, and its main function is to help you make more gold by better use of the auction house and your professions. This video I'm going to take a look at setting up the 2 main groups before adding a subgroup to each of these. Right, so let's get started. First thing we need to do is open up TradeSkillMaster, either using the mini map button or /TSM. So we'll open up TradeSkillMaster. And we need to start making groups. So if we go to the groups tab at the top here, we'll click that. You can see that we've got no groups at all. Okay, so let's start making our first group. So we've got auctioning as our first main group, and then we're going to add one more group. Okay, and that's going to be called shopping. So we have our 2 main groups. Nothing much more to these groups now apart from adding subgroups. So we're going to go to auctioning, okay, and we're going to add a subgroup in. Okay, so we go across the top here to management. You see there it says new subgroup, and then we're going to write in a new group. Dalaran shirts. Okay, so we need to add some items now into this group as there's no items. Right. I'm going to show you where you can get these shirts from for a start. So we're in Dalaran at the moment, okay, and what you're looking for a shop called the Threads of Fate, which is under the centre square of the Dalaran, of Dalaran. So if we go inside, okay, and there's a lady at the back called Caradonna, and what you need to do then is you can see that these got shirts. She's got like a whole page here. We're not worried about the 800 gold shirt, we just want the rest of them, and then we want the second page. Okay, and the way that you can import into TSM is by using Wellhead and TradeSkillMaster. So if I bring up my there we go. Right, so we're going to go to Wellhead, okay, for a start, and then we're gonna search for Caradonna. Okay, make sure I got it right. It's about right, so we don't look a fool. Right, here we go. Let's see if this works. There we go, so literally it will show you where she is, and then also it will highlight all the shirts. So what you need to do is just hold the left mouse button down, drag it right down, and then just take it all up there until the red shirt, the last one. Okay, and then we're going to go Control C. Okay, we've got all those, and then we need to go to TradeSkillMaster. So if we go to TradeSkillMaster, where's my TradeSkillMaster? There we go. Go TradeSkillMaster. I'll put all the web addresses in the notes as well, so not to worry. Right, and then we go to site, and then we go to group maker. So if we click on that, this will bring this up. So now that we've got group maker open, we need to paste the stuff that we copied from Wellhead. So Control V, and here we go. So copy that, and then it's going to make a string. So we need to give it a name. So hopefully I have, go Dalaran shirts. Okay, so Dalaran shirts, and then you can save it as private or public, doesn't matter. So we'll save this group. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to copy this string here. And then this is when you go into TSM. So let me just tap the screen so we can see the game again. Right, so we go back into World of Warcraft. Open TradeSkillMaster, go back to groups, click in Dalaran shirt, and then we're going to import and export. So we just click that one, and then Control V, and then we're going to click OK. And what that's done then, that's grabbed all the shirts off Wellhead, gone into TradeSkillMaster, and then literally they popped in our group. So now we have a group of shirts, which is pretty good. So that'll do for the moment. And then we'll look to adding in a group in the shopping. Right, so we've done our auctioning group. We're now going to add a little subgroup to shopping. Okay, so we click on shopping, and then we go across to management, and we're going to add a subgroup. Right. And obviously, once again, we've got no items in the subgroup items box on the right hand side, so we need to add them. So we'll go back to Wellhead. So we'll just put the up again. So I'm going to Wowhead and we go to database, go down to professions, go to herbalism. And then what you're looking at is for the guide. It's really this one here. That's what I found of picking up the herbs, the name of the herbs. And all we do then is we just copy these herbs here, okay? And we're going to same again. We're going back to TradeSkillMaster. Right, and then just paste that into there, and then we obviously got to give it another name, so we should have it in there. There we go. All right, save as private. Right, and there's our string. And then once again, we need to copy that, and then go back into game. So we'll take that off so we can see. So we'll go to import and export again. And there we go. So you now have all the herbs in this expansion in your group, and then you have all the Dalaran shirts in here. But now we need to add some basic operations to those groups to make this work. Okay. So Dalaran shirts. I probably have already got an operation saved in there, but I'll show you how to do it from scratch. Okay. Right, so let's add our first operation. So if we click on Dalaran shirts, okay, and then we're going to go into the operations tab, and then we're looking for auctioning. Click override module operations, and then we're going to create a new operation. So operation name, nice and easy. Dalaran shirts. Okay, and we would like to add this new operation to auctioning. Yes. Right. So our first one is a general one. It's got obviously a match stack size. I'm only going to post the shirts in single, so I'm not worried about that. Ignore load durations. Would we ignore less than 30 minutes? Yes. Okay. So we click that, and then we're going to go to the post tab here. So go to the post. And then we've got duration of how long we're going to post the auctions for. ID for these shirts, 48 hours. Post cap 1, stack size 1 of each shirt. Basically, that's what that means. Keep quantity, not bother about that. Just post, because I only buy one of them. Right, now we've got custom price settings. Obviously, bid percentage is 100% and undercutting by copper. I don't have much competition in this market, but there are a couple of guys out there selling. So, minimum price. Look in the shop. The basic price goes from 20 gold, I think, to 44 maximum. My minimum price is 395G. Okay, so we'll click that. Maximum price is 1,000. Okay, so we'll again, and then normal price is 6. That's not 6, is it? 695. So you can play around this price. You haven't got to stick to it, so it's not a problem. So we're clicking OK there. The only thing we've got left to do now is to look at how about if the price is above or below. Okay, your minimum, maximum. So when below minimum, I don't want to post them. When above maximum, I'm not going to post either. All right, because I don't post because I can then post manually if I need to. Okay, so that's a basic operation. There's lots of pricing you could put in these boxes here, but for this purpose, we want to keep it really simple. Okay, so that's that operation done, and we'll see how that works a bit later on the auction house. Now we need to add an operation to the herbs. So we go back to groups, okay, and we'll go down to the herbs, and then we're going to go to operations again, and then override, create new operation, and then we're going to call this WOD herbs, okay, and then yes. Ignore load durations, yes, of 30 minutes, okay, and then we'll go to post. Now herbs go quite fast, but you know, 24 hours I think for herbs is more than enough. Post cap 200. If I've got loads of herbs I want to post, or you've got loads of herbs you want to post as many as you can, the max you do is 200. Stack size, I do 200 again, but you will see I'll also allow partial stack. Okay, so if you've got 90, it'll post 90 or whatever like that. Keep quantity, I don't care, I want to post and sell as much as I can. Once again, we're just doing bid percentage 100%, undercutting by copper. Right, now we've got the price of herbs. Okay, I have a minimum price that I want to pay is 1 gold. So this is price I want to sell at. Okay, and it's not 1 gold, that's my buying price. So selling, I want to sell at 1 gold, 10 silver. Okay, minimum price. So I'll make my profit, because if I'm buying them at a gold, I gotta make sure that when I sell them, make sure I'm getting my profit. Plus, I got to remember I got to pay 5% for the auction house. Okay. So maximum price. Herbs not going that much, so I normally put 1 gold, 50 silver. Okay, this is all, you know, we can change around this. Don't stick to my price and do your own. And then the normal price, we'll do 1 gold, 50, no, do 20, 25 silver. Okay, then once again, when below minimum, don't post items. And then when above maximum, do not post, because I can then check and then post manually. So that's our 2 basic auctioning operations. But obviously, we set up the herbs in shopping. So that's another reason. So we're going to add another operation as well to shopping. So let's now make that operation for the shopping part of the WOD herbs. So we'll go back to groups. Okay, and we'll go to the herbs, and then we'll go to operations, go to shopping, override module operations, create new operation. Okay, we've got no operations at all here for shopping, so we're going to make a new one. So we'll click OK, and then what we're doing now, or wait, click yes. So general operations, maximum auction price per item. Right, and we talked about that earlier. My price for buying herbs is 1 gold each. And then you've got a couple of options here. Show auctions above max price. I click that, and then include in sniper searches, which we can talk about later in some videos. So, and then click that. I don't care about being even stacks. Maximum restock quantity. If you only want 200, it'll only just buy that, but I don't care, so I'm leaving that blank. Right, that's a basic shopping operation. There's a lot more stuff that you can add, but that's really basic. So we're going to leave that as it, and we're going to close TSM, and then we're going to go to the auction house and see if we can see if this works. So we'll open the auction house. So if you're new to TSM, you'll see that you've got 3 tabs underneath here. Okay, we've got a shopping tab, auctioning, and auction DB. If you're using a desktop application, you'll be getting all your information straight into this, like in my first video that I talked about. So we're going to go to auctioning. Oh, no, not auctioning first, because we haven't got no herbs, shall we? Let's go for shopping. So we'll go for shopping, okay, and we've got shopping here, and you see we've got a group, we've got one highlighted, that means it will search for it. So then what we'll do is we'll start searching. It's going to look for those herbs. Shouldn't take too long because there's not that many items. So we've already got some that we can buy under a gold, so that's pretty useful. Come on, Mr. Scan, hurry up. Right, so there you go. So it shows you on this far right hand column the percentage of max price. So literally we can buy all these herbs. So let's buy them out. You can use a macro where you can use your scroll wheel to buy, but sometimes a bit dangerous. So I'll just, for the purpose of the videos, I'm just going to click. So we're going to buy all 4 of those because I know that I'm going to keep them and then sell them for more. Okay, so we'll buy those. See, it's gone up to like a gold now. Look. So literally, I'm just going to keep buying all these herbs. See, the scroll would make it a lot faster. Would zoom through that bit, but it's not a problem. So now they're now at a gold, so we'll buy them out here, and then hopefully they'll go above the price, and then we can see how they're going. Just trying to get them all above 1 gold, so it won't sell any. Right, so there we go. So literally now we are above the max price. So that's all our buying been done. So let's go and pick them up, and then we can come back and we can see about auctioning. Don't grab them all, just grab some. Right, so we've done some shopping, and now we're going to go on to the auctioning part. So click the auctioning tab, and we've got our 2 groups there. So it's going to also got the shirts already from that shop, okay, and then we've got some herbs, and then we're going to do the start post scan. Move a bit over so we can see it better. So you can see there, it's undercutting some competition on my shirts, so that's pretty good. So we'll post those shirts, and then you can see here, because we bought all those herbs, didn't we, for under a gold each, which is really good. And then literally the ones at the next price are still below my minimum price selling, but I can literally sell then a grand arrow bloom for a profit straight away. So let's post that. And there you go. That's the auctioning and the shopping for these 2 basic groups been done. That brings us to the end of the video. I hope you now see how easy it is to make basic groups and a couple of easy operations. Please subscribe to my channel, as I will be making more guides on how to use TradeSkillMaster 3. You will find these links for TradeSkillMaster and Wowhead in the notes, and make sure you check out my gold making blog at www.shinstalesofgold.com and my podcast Tales of Gold, which you can find on iTunes, Stitcher and SoundCloud. The links will be in the notes below. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.